Well, I was really looking forward to doing the show tonight, only because I got a lot of topics to get to tonight.
The world's a lot more fucked up than normal.
Yeah, a lot of fucky stories out there.
Yeah. I'm going to ask this question, knowing that your answer is no, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Did you watch the State of the Union?
No.
Did you see even highlights?
No.
Of it? Me either.
What's the point? It's all a lie. It's all bullshit. It's a lie. It's all this self-congratulatory successes in this guy's administration over 7 years. Are you shitting me?
I just was curious if you even bothered.
No, absolutely not. No, none.
I didn't either. I was like, fuck this asshole. I wanted nothing. And I honestly, I have not, how, you're not on Facebook, but everything comes through Facebook. So you really don't have to watch anything anymore. You can just kind of wait till it hits Facebook and you can catch all the, all the quotes or whatever. I did not even read, catch, click, not a single word of it.
No, absolutely. What's the point?
Well, there is no point, but that never stops us, usually. It never stops me. I like to be informed. And
nobody likes to be more informed than myself, but
I don't think there's anything to be informed about.
If I even turn that mug on my TV screen, it always leaves a greasy stain. I have to wipe my TV off.
It's like in Coming to America.
Yes.
When the family gets up from the couch.
Yeah, it's got all that greasy stain on the back of the couch from that hair gel shit.
Nice. Obama's got his soul glow.
Right.
Oh man.
Yeah. So no, that thing doesn't get to be on my TV.
Did you watch the debates?
I did.
Oh, see, I have not watched 1 minute of one debate either. None of it. I just haven't. What you think of the debates?
Well, the thing is, I hate to sound like a bandwagon jumper.
Yeah.
And I've been in support. I mean, we talked about this early last year about Trump and his fuck you money.
Yeah.
That's the reason I like Trump, is because he's got fuck you money.
Right.
He doesn't kowtow, doesn't bend, doesn't hold back any words, nothing about anybody or anything. He doesn't have to appease anybody.
Right.
And that's why I like him. Whether he would make a great president or not, I can't answer that.
Right.
But I will tell you what, I like the fact that he doesn't have to bow to anyone.
Could he be worse?
Could he be worse?
Yeah.
In what regard?
Any possible way that he could be worse
than what's currently in the office? Yeah. No, absolutely not. This guy, whether he's got presidential experience or political experience, and he's proven because of his numbers and the way he's maintained his lead ever since day one, he is politically savvy.
Right.
And he knows how to play the politics game. Now, the reason I like him is that he doesn't have to, bow to anybody to get their donation. He doesn't need anybody's donation.
Let's just say he got elected and he can't get a goddamn thing done. Nothing. Is he still better than Obama?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because he's white.
God damn, dude. Not the answer I thought I'd get, okay?
Well, I think Norge would enjoy that answer.
I would say. Norge is like, fucking A right.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Just what I was thinking.
Yeah.
No, seriously, would he be the same or would he be considered worse or better?
I'm going to say that he would be better only because for me personally, okay, I can't answer for the overall.
Right.
But his focus on what he wants to accomplish is 180 degrees opposite of what we currently have.
That is true.
And so just for that effort alone, that makes him better.
All right. Fair enough. Yeah, I honestly, dude, I'm so sick of all of it that I can't watch any of it. I can't, I keep seeing Ted Cruz is doing whatever that's bringing him up in the
Yeah, but he's losing points now because basically Trump pulled the curtain back on him.
And said what?
Well, he took all these loans from like Goldman Sachs and some Canadian bank and some other thing, and reported none of it.
So he's another fucking deep in the pockets.
Basically, guy. Yeah, that's what Trump was saying, And boy, he went on a tirade today. He's just like, you know what? Yeah, Mister, I'm going to clean up Wall Street when you owe Wall Street millions of dollars.
Nice.
Phony. He kept calling him a phony.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah.
Do you think in real life, let's say by some miracle, the fucking Republicans don't douche themselves and just refuse to give Trump the nomination, and they actually give him the nomination?
Mm-hmm.
Which that's a big if all by itself.
That is a big if.
But let's say for the sake of argument that was to happen. Do you think that people will vote for him, or do you think that they'll be scared to and vote for Hillary?
No, I think that they'll vote for him only because there have been several studies going on that say that Trump right now's numbers are much higher than what's being currently reported.
Sure.
Because of the silent majority.
Right.
And they said that because the media puts such a negative spin on Trump, saying, oh, blah, 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 blah. When people are being polled, they're afraid to really say, I'm for Trump.
But do you think, but that'll go into the polls too. People that are known to be Republicans, are they going to be willing to take the fucking racist label to pull the lever for Trump?
I think so.
Will they stay home? Not guys like me and you, the fucking weak ass housewife or the fucking pussy at the gets his feelings hurt every time somebody says a nasty word on a radio show or whatever. Do you think that guy can still go and vote for Trump?
Well, let's just put it this way. Regardless of what Trump has said or done so far, every time there's a debate, no matter who hosts it, whether it's CNN or Fox or whomever,
right?
Trump's numbers keep going up. They said that he's at his highest rate now than he ever was.
Wow.
So the groundswell is there.
Yeah, just hope he can maintain it.
The thing is back in November, I think, October, November, they were saying, this is the collapse of Trump. He'll be done by the end of the year.
Right.
Here we are going into February already, and his numbers are higher than ever.
Yeah, it's crazy.
This is how Trump is going to collapse. This is how it's a matter of just weeks before he collapses.
Right.
And it hasn't happened.
Do you think that the fucking Republicans have enough balls to not give him the nomination?
Boy, that's a good question.
That's the real question. Do you think he can go in with 70% of the population in polls and them give it to Ted Cruz or whoever?
Boy, that'd be a toughie.
The fucking country would go bananas.
Yeah, it would. But see, here's the thing that people don't talk about. You listen to Trump and listen to the things he says. And, in this PC world that we live in, when he calls people out and calls them for what they are and maybe uses less than kind language.
Yeah, love it.
It's not because of that the Republicans don't want to support him.
No, they know that they're not going to get paid anymore.
That's correct.
Yeah.
So without one of their candidates being in the pockets of somebody, they're not going to get their stipend anymore.
Yeah, but I guess my question comes back to what will win? The will of the people or the corruption of the government?
Boy, I would like to see. The Republicans, give him the nomination.
Yeah.
If that's the will of the people, regardless of how their
Well, that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, regardless how it plays out for them financially.
Sure.
Because if they pick anybody other than Trump as of today.
Yeah.
And they pick like a Cruz or Rubio or somebody like that, they might as well just give Hillary the White House, because those guys are weak. They're not people that you look at and go, man, he looks presidential.
Well, I mean, and again, I haven't watched any of the debates. I really am that kind of disgusted with it.
Sure.
I'll watch the presidential debate, and I'm not watching any of it before because it's just not worth watching for me.
Right.
It just makes me mad. But no one's talking about Marco Rubio. There's a little buzz on Ted Cruz.
Yeah.
But if they go and say, well, this is the nominee for president, fucking Marco Rubio, there's zero buzz on that fucking cat.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, that would be, I think you might have riots if they did that, if Trump is still in it.
Yeah.
If Trump is still out there running and he's running 70% polls, and they say, well, we're not gonna acknowledge him isn't that what they have to do, is say they're not going to acknowledge him?
Yeah, well, they would have to broker it, broker the thing, know.
If they try that, I'm telling you, I think you might have riots.
I would agree.
But what a mess, Bernie Sanders. Stop it. We're going to fight poverty and not pay for a damn thing to fight it.
Right, exactly.
An idiot.
Well, again, I'm not, saying Trump is the greatest and this and that, but compared to what's out there and what we've got, to choose from, and knowing that he can get shit done because he's proven it in his whole career, he gets shit done.
Yeah.
That's the guy I want.
Yeah. I mean, I thought that back in, what was that guy's name? The independent guy that had a shit ton of money.
Oh, Perot.
Perot. I wanted Ross Perot.
I did too.
And had he not put that fucking, guy that had Parkinson's up on stage with him, as his vice president, he might have won.
Right.
But he put what was that guy? Admiral something.
Yeah, I know.
Admiral something. And the guy was fucking retarded.
Yeah, he was like 85. He was like shaking and,
Yeah, didn't understand the questions.
Right.
Just a mess. But Perot knew how to run a fucking major business. And that's what we need is, people can bitch and moan about all this fucking social media or social stuff, which is, I can't believe I actually see votes out, ads for Hillary saying, vote for me because I'm a woman.
Yeah.
And there's nothing else to it. There's no, and as a woman, I see that we need blah, 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 change it. Not even that, just, I'm a chick, vote for me.
Right.
And that shouldn't even be a consideration. You want to be treated equal, then don't fucking pretend like your vagina makes you more important. Stupid cunt.
I actually saw something in a comments section on the debate from this past week.
Okay.
And some I'm assuming it was a female who chimed in on the comment section.
Yeah.
And she was making comment to some other woman who had made comment and goes, don't you want to at least see the first woman president after 240 years?
No.
It's like, is that relevant? Is that important that it be a woman?
Yeah. Not if she's a criminal. How can people fucking even question that Hillary Clinton is a criminal?
Yeah. Well, they're saying that there's going to be 2 indictments against her.
Yeah, but even if there's not, how can you think that she's not a criminal?
Yeah.
Wasn't she involved in Whitewater, for God's sake?
Yeah, I know, but the thing, but again, the whole attitude is, well, they're all criminals, so this is the lesser of the 2 evils.
No, it's not.
Didn't
her and Bill still steal furniture when they left the White House?
They did. They stole all the china and everything, and they had to give it all back.
And then they got fined or some shit.
Yeah.
They got fined like $100,000. I don't remember the story, but I remember that there was a big controversy about them stealing the furniture.
Yeah, they stole the furniture and they stole the china and they stole, all the goods out of the White House, and they had to give it all back.
And that's who you want to vote for.
Mm-hmm.
Unfucking believable.
Yep.
You know, it's unbelievable.